Hello everyone and welcome into UMRV. Today I had a little bit of an idea and I want to show it to you. We're going to run around here right quick and grab the gator out of the shed here. It's an idea that it just come to me, and it's not going to be that expensive to do, I don't think, and it will actually make us some money for the farm and well, could help us in between the times of selling. But if you run down here, right beside the bins here, we've got a lot of grass area. All around through here, you come through here, all behind the bins down through there, and it wraps kind of back around through here a little ways. I'll show you this. We'll go kind of around the perimeter of it here. Wraps all the way through here, all the way around. It's a little bit rough ground, but not too bad. Like I was saying, it comes all the way around here. I mean, it's quite a big plot. You can see the end of it right down there. And then it wraps all the way back around, way back behind the bins. And it's a pretty good sized area. It's not huge by any means, but it's pretty good sized. My idea is because to make this look nice, we're going to have to mow it anyhow. Instead of just bush hogging it, why don't we get some proper hay equipment and do this for hay and then sell the hay. I mean, hay, it's not the highest paying crop, but we can make some money off of it and it should pay for itself, the hay equipment, over time. And I think that's I think it's a good idea because it's going to make us money, and we're going to do something that was going to have to be done anyhow that wasn't going to make us any money. The only difference is we are going to be burning more diesel fuel and have to buy the equipment, but hopefully, in theory, because we're not going to actually feed it to our cows, hopefully it should pay for itself. So we'll go ahead and park this here. We'll run over here to the office, and I'll kind of show y'all what I'm looking at as far as hay equipment here. We'll run over here, jump on the if I can get turned around here, we'll just jump on the computer right quick. So this is a website where I go and look at a lot of my tractors and equipment. So for mowers, this is the stuff they've got for sale. What I'm looking at is this John Deere 313 disc spine right here. It's got the roller conditioners in the back, and well, the tractor that would be perfect for pulling this is the tractor with the grapple bucket on it. It would be perfect for a lot of this stuff. Now for a windrower, I am looking at a Kuhn SR 314 rake. It's a windrower, but I call it a rake because that's what I call it. But anyhow, and this is the one I'm looking at for that. And then for a baler, I am looking at, I seen it on here the other day if somebody hadn't already bought it. Here it is. A John Deere 560M baler. Really nice baler here. And this is the baler that I think we'll probably go with. And I don't really think we're going to need a tedder. I know technically in Farm Sim you have to have a tedder to turn it into hay. But I think I'm just going to try to let it lay because we're not in a big hurry for it. I think I'm just going to try to let it lay. It may not make the best quality hay, but I think it should be okay. And that will save us a little money there. And I think that's what we're going to do. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and put in my bid on this and get it bought. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we try to get some of the stuff bought. And hopefully I win the highest bid. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when I get this done. All right, everyone. So actually, it's a few days later here, and I won the bid on all three of these hay equipment. I've got the baler, the rake, and the mower that we were looking at. And well, as you can see, it's a sunny day, so I think we're going to go ahead and get this tractor out and get to mowing some hay. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out, and I got to pay attention hooking up this stuff for the first time. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when I get it hooked up. All right, everyone, so I got the mower hooked up and I took the bucket off the front of the tractor. That way we don't have to deal with that. So we're going to go ahead and unfold the mower for our first time here. Just like so. And this one actually has it so that I can swing the hydraulics either way I want it. So I think I'm gonna swing the hydraulics that way. We're gonna go ahead and turn it on for the first time, drop it down, and head around the field. Oh yeah, this is gonna work nice. This tractor has plenty of power. Everything's working, should work pretty good. And I mean, like I said, we were gonna have to bush hog this anyway. So why would we, when I could do this and hopefully make a little bit off of it, why would I bush hog something that I can make some money off of? So I think we're going to continue working on this. I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when I've made some progress. All right, everyone. So we've been working for a while here, as you can see, and well, we've knocked out quite a bit. I've got about 3 headlands completely done, and I'm working on my 4th headland. And honestly, I think I'm probably just going to keep mowing around and around until I see a good spot to. I know up there between those 2 buildings right up yonder, I do know that there will be a time where I'll probably just cut that off and finish one side and then move on to the bigger side, which will be this side. But for right now, I'm just going to keep going around and around. So I'm going to continue working here. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when I've made a little bit more progress. All right, everyone. So that top section that I was talking about earlier, well, it came down to where it just needed to be mowed, because well, we had already finished the pass and we don't want to run over the grass too awful much, just coming back and forth just to finish it off. So we're going to go ahead and I got to finish this little bit that you see off here, and then we'll be back to working down there. And the other thing I started was our down and backs. If you look right down through there, I don't know if you can see it or not, I just decided to start going up and down, because I think that will be a lot more efficient way to mow it. And I'll show y'all that here in just a few minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this a little bit up. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when we're working on our down and backs again. All right, everyone. So I just got that finished up. So we're gonna go ahead and continue working on our down and backs. This is kind of what I've been doing. I'm gonna go down this side like this, and then I'll come back up the other side, well, the way we always do, and we'll do that until we knock out this entire field. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit, probably when we're about halfway done. So I'll see y'all then. All right, everyone. So we've been working here for a while, and I'm guesstimating we're probably around halfway done. I don't actually think it's going to take us too much longer to knock this out. I know eventually our up and down passes will probably have to quit doing those and just go and like finish these little sections on the other side, the bends. Because we're probably going to work right up to the bends there, and then we'll have to just quit our up and downs and probably go back to doing circles around the, or we'll probably try to find some way to continue. But anyhow, that's what we're doing. I'm just going to continue working here, knocking this out. It shouldn't take us too much longer to knock out. Everything seems to be running pretty good, which it should, because, well, this tractor is fairly new, this bine's fairly new, and there's no rocks in this field or anything that I'm aware of. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and continue mowing, so I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when we've made a little bit more progress. All right, everyone, so I finished off this little bit right here, so now all we like is this little bit right here. And well, it's really not going to take us too much longer here, and I think the way I'm going to continue doing it is just going up and down, up and down, up and down. And if the passes get too short, then I'll figure something else out. But for right now, I think that's what we're going to continue doing. So I'm going to go ahead and continue knocking this out. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when this section here is done. All right, everyone, so I'm just cleaning up around the edges here, but this field here is mowed. The only other thing I'm going to mow is this, and it's not that we're going to probably get a whole lot off of it, because we're probably really not going to get much of anything. It's that I may have just enough to finish making a bale, and so I want to just go ahead and mow it, because if not, I'm just going to have to bush hog it anyhow. And also, there's something else I realized is we really don't have a small tractor on our farm. Like, this is our small tractor, and it's fairly good size, so we're going to need to get a smaller tractor at some point. That way we can run it on like a bush hog, just like a 6-foot, 7-foot bush hog around the farm. So that's something I want to get at some point, but not right now. But if you see any good internationals, farm all, John Deere, something 4020, 5020 tractors for sale, let me know, because we need something around the farm here to mow up these edges a little bit. So that's something I'm going to be on the lookout for. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this mowed, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get this done. All right, everyone, so I finished up this plot here, as you can see, and the only thing else I see that I kind of want to do is I want to just mow a little bit more of this, because, well, I think we can probably rake it out. So I'm just going to knock that little bit out, and we'll go ahead and raise up the mower, cut it off, and we'll go ahead and fold it up. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and head back up to the farm here. I had a hard time finding a button. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna head on back up to the farm here, and we're gonna park up for the night because it's starting to get a little bit late in the afternoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and park up for the night, and I think we're gonna call it a day. So I'll catch y'all back here probably in a day or two when the hay's dry. So I'll see y'all then. All right, good morning, everyone. So it's been a few days now, and well, the hay is about as dry as it's gonna get. And well, they're calling for rain in the forecast, so we have got to get this stuff raked and baled before it rains, because we do not want it to get wet, because if it gets wet it can ruin it. So yeah, it's kind of a push and hurry now. The forecast wasn't showing no rain for several days, and well, now they're showing rain, so we have got to get this stuff up. But I parked the New Holland in the shop right here where I planned on unhooking it. So I reckon we'll go ahead and get it disconnected here. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the disc bind. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get it disconnected. All right, everyone. So I got the disc bind disconnected. We're going to go ahead and run over here. And well, since this is the smallest tractor I have, this tractor here is what's going to do the raking and probably also the baling, if I had to guess. I could, in theory, put the case on the baler if I wanted to, but I'm probably just going to run this tractor because I am only one person, so it's not like it's going to be that big of a deal other than just hooking and unhooking. But we got that hooked up, so I'm going to go ahead and head out to the field. So I'll catch y'all back here in just a minute whenever we get everything unfolded and start raking. All right, everyone, so I've got out here and I just have got everything unfolded and figured out my hydraulics and everything. And well, the rake seems to be working good. We're gonna hop out here in just a minute and see how the windrows are doing. Go ahead and jump out here and take a look and see how everything's doing. Yeah, the windrows look good. I'm gonna go ahead and continue raking here, so I'll catch y'all back whenever I get the headlands knocked out. All right, everyone, so I finished my headlands, so we're gonna go over here, and because this is like our straight lines up and down through here, I'm gonna start right here and just work our way up and down, up and down, up and down through here until we get this knocked out. So I'll catch y'all back here in just a little bit when we get a little bit more of this done. All right, everyone, so we've been working for a while here, and I'd say we probably got about half the field done, maybe a little under half, but we're able to go pretty quick with this rake. It works really good. I'm not having any issues. We just raise up the end, turn around. We're able to take about 2 rows. Sometimes we get about 2.5 depending on how I mowed it, and we're just raking it into a road. That way we can come back and bale it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and continue working on this. I don't actually think it's gonna take us too awful much longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when this is done. All right, everyone, so we've got this field raked. So now I've got to go over here and rake this part right here. And then once we get this raked, I guess we'll just go ahead and start baling it up, but this shouldn't take too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when this is done. All right, everyone, so we've got that done. We're gonna go ahead and fold up the rake here. Sorry if it takes me so long to do this sometimes. Something's got a glare on my stream deck, and it makes me have to look at it really hard to find what button I'm supposed to hit. But anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go unhook this in the shed, and then we'll probably hook up to the baler and go ahead and start baling. because like I said, we want to get this knocked out and in a bale before the rain comes. So anyway, I'm gonna go get this disconnected, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when that's done. All right, everyone, so I've got the rake unhooked, so we're gonna run over here and go ahead and connect up to the baler. And I gotta pay very close attention to what I'm doing on this because it's got the most hydraulic lines of all the equipment. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this hooked up, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get that done. All right, everyone, so I got this thing hooked up, and I gotta say, this baler kinda, it kind of looks like a toy behind this tractor, to be honest. That don't mean it'll pull it like a toy. It just means it kind of makes it look like a toy. So anyhow, we'll go ahead and get this thing unfolded and turn it on, drop it down, and I reckon we'll just go ahead and start baling here. Anyway, I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm doing probably for these first headland or two. So anyhow, real close attention. We always gotta pay attention, but real close attention. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and get the headlands knocked out, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get that done. All right, everyone, so I've got my first headland made here, and I figured I'd show y'all bale dropping. We're about 80%, 90, almost there, 100%. I gotta back up a little bit, it dumps it out, and then we are ready to go on. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this next headland out, so I'll catch y'all back whenever we're starting our down and backs. All right, everyone, so we've knocked out the headlands here. I'm going around just trying to clean up a little bit and get a few things done. That way it makes it a little bit easier. I've kind of cleaned up in this corner. I got to go back and get some little bits and bobs through here, but I've just been sort of trying to clean up right here. That way it was a little bit easier to bale it. And then also when I'm almost full, I can come around here and just grab some of these little bits and it will help fill up the baler. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and continue working on this. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when we've made some more progress. All right, everyone, so I'd say we're probably about halfway done with the baling, maybe a little less. We got these passes, and then we got some pretty long passes up through there. But so far, I figured I'd give y'all an update on this. So far, we have made 30 bales. That bale right there that just came out is the 30th bale. And I know that may not be great, but considering that I just decided to mow this for hay, it's had no fertilizer, it's had no lime, it's had no nothing, it's just sat in grass and been bush hogged. And I think to get 30 bales off of that so far, and we're not even done yet, is pretty good. I'm interested to see the total number. I'm thinking we'll have probably around 4. I forgot to stop. Get out of the way, get out of the way. All right, we'll have to come back and get that. But what I was saying is I'm thinking we should have around 40 bales by the time we're done, at least. Probably gonna have a few more than that, but I think at least we should probably have 40 bales. That's my guess. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and continue baling on this. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when we make a little bit more progress. All right, everyone, so all of the field is done except for these last 3 passes that you see right here. So I'm gonna put this in time-lapse form for y'all so y'all can watch. So anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the time-lapse.
About the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind. I'm trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life.
All right, everyone. So we finished up on those 3 passes, and well, I kind of forgot about this over here. We still do have a this little section over here that we mowed up just for, well, the sake of we could use it for grass. So we are going to get a little bit more off of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that off, because that's some pretty tight corners I'm gonna turn, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get that done. All right, everyone. So we have knocked out all the baling, and all together, this patch and the other patch all together brought us in 46 bales, and for no fertilizer, no lime, no nothing, no taking care of the fields, just pure left bush hog grass. I thought that was really good to get 46 bales off of it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the shed for the night, because I don't want my baler to get wet, and they're calling for rain within the next few days, and well, I just don't want the baler to get wet. So I'm gonna back this in the shed. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get this done. All right, everyone. So I got the baler in the shed. We backed it up in here. I'm just gonna leave it connected to the John Deere for right now. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be about it for this one. In the next video, we'll be on this map. We'll be picking up all the bales and probably doing a few other things as well. But that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye for now. Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago.